scenario with...
Okay.
Yes, with the South African Ministry of Education administrative system. That's communication between the ministry and then the various secondary schools. So we have the actors, the ministry itself, then we have the secondary schools and the telecom provider. And of course we have schools in urban and rural areas. And we looked at possibility of using GPRS-enabled mobile phones to be able to send information about attendance, enrollment, assessment reports to the ministry through the district office. So we established or we identified a number of constraints, the infrastructure development in the rural areas. There were no internet connectivities, and of course the energy crisis, electricity challenge, and most of the teachers, they lack the skills, and of course they do not even have mobile devices or other types of laptops. So we look at the use of mobile phones, and we're looking at the phones that they already have at hand, and look at alternative power solutions, and set up a program for a data center. Fortunately, the country already has a school management system, a portal system that manages the secondary school education in the country. And of course, we have to train the teachers and the other users of the system. So we have we have the teachers, the class teachers, and of course the head teachers. The teachers, we have to report to the head teacher. There is no direct connection between the teachers and the district office. And of course, between the school and the Ministry of Education, every information has to pass through the district office. Then we have two groups of schools. We have the schools in the rural areas that lack infrastructures, and then we have schools in the urban areas that have electricity and then communication infrastructures. And some of the urban schools also have data centers. So since the ministry and the district offices are expected to have ICT materials, and of course the urban schools already have ICT materials, we decide to now seek for a solution of information passing system and then data analysis system for the schools in the rural areas using the mobile phone system. So that takes us to this point. We have the class teachers. Now, with the aid of the mobile phones, they're able to send information about class attendance. We have a number of students, we have some empty seats, because what the ministry actually needs the data for, it's for planning purposes, so that they could look at maybe there is expansion now, they need to build new classrooms, they need to employ more teachers in certain areas, and they need to make provision for certain infrastructures for the school. So information such as assessment, reports, enrollment information, infrastructural needs, and so on, they are being sent via mobile phones by the class teachers to a data center, which is being overseen by the head teacher. Of course, there will be an administrator perhaps, and there is no need to submit a paper copy now. It's an online copy, and then the head teacher now collates the data from the various grades. It's about a 5 to 6 page report from each class, and about 6 classes in each school. So we have about 30 pages of report to be collated by the head teacher and then forwarded over the network to the district office. It's now the district office business to send an online copy to the ministry for necessary analysis and planning.
So you're saying the teacher sent them data by SMS, which is collated by the head teacher on her laptop, and then she sends it to the district office, yes?
Yes. We proposed the use of GPRS-enabled mobile phones and smart devices that could at least be able to use a simple, portable document format, so that if you have something like you have 40 candidates in a class, you cannot send a report of assessment of 40 candidates via SMS. So in that case, it has to be in a word processing software available on the mobile phone, and then the same type of application will also be available on the principal's system, and you can now forward that. But if it's just about attendance, 1 or 2 candidates absent, SMS will easily take care of that. But when we need to send large volume of data now from the classroom to the data center, then we need something more powerful.
Thank you. Thank you very much.